With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady.
54 Mike. Hey, let's get them home.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense.
Here we go.
They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. You ready?
Mike 5-4.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Check your hot read.
We go 21. 02.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Breeze now on first down. It's caught. Smith. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shoot.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously decline that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option. But let's face it, there's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
You ain't got nothing.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Get ready.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Breeze now on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offensive backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
Looking long for Thomas. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. I mean, less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up. Right? You give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Gun.
Buzz, be ready, be ready.
Good job right there.
56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check 56.
6-6. These babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Here's Wilson. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Good job right there. 95.
Slow. 47.
Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really frequent combination. So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Kill.
Good guys, 4 down.
Throwing again. Wilson.
I got you.
Escaping the pressure right. It's caught. Lockett. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line.
Seahawks, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
40.
280.
7's the Mike. Hey, keep it up.
You guys, listen.
You got time. 66. Pull it. Ha.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Check,
Check Mike 47. I'm on. Check. Lucky.
Relert. Green, set.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And able to work his way down to the 16. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints 16.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Go. Good touch.
Here's McKissick. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
1st and 10.
Check tight. Check tight.
run with McKissick. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
49, check 49, check 49.
On the ground with a tight end, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Green 80.
58 to Mike. I got one.
Right left, right left. Hey, alert.
58 to Mike. Let's go. Orbit. Our time. It's our time. 58, boys. 58. 58 to Mike.
I want that. Give me that ball.
Right.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Give me that ball, defense.
Buying time to his left. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, buddy, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard
Good one,
line.
boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
SOS.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits. And those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Double dog.
Kill.
Shoot.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out.
You ready?
In your face.
13.
49.
Hey, echo.
49. Coming to you.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
Ready. 95, 56.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Kill. Topper.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Ready.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Right, 54. Watch the pass. Hey, switch.
Easy, opposite. Hey, easy. 21. Ready, cut.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Following the penalty, it's Murray. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Sammy!
Another try after the 1st down sack. Breeze. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
3rd and long.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Back. Right there, 54.
2 kill.
54, Mike.
5-9.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Check nickel.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That open man that time, they end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's going to, we still have December. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Hey!
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
On 2nd and 12. Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Hey, 0.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Hold up.
Let him know.
14, Friday.
On 3rd down, Penny. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Keep playing hard, fellas. All day. Woo! Let's get it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. We get slap happy up here sometimes.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Breeze now, 6 of 10 of this first down. He's got his guys a first down here.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got?
61, matchbox lights.
Give me some. Here we go, here we go. Check.
On the ground, Kamara. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll make it 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Ready. 5-8.
Gotta do better.
36.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Man, let's get some pay.
Hey, Zoo.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And a tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. Only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
You can't block me.
Shotgun now for Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. As the first half is winding down. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Lots of look to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
He wasn't ready.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Shit! Kill, kill, kill! Kill, kill!
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Double count right here, double count.
The final shot before break. Wilson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And avoids the contact by sliding. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
Watch by 4. Hey, pick your game up. Say.
You kill. Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check.
Tackle.
Tight yard, Greystone, travel.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Check 24. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Now a play fake. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Next is Saints 21, Seahawks 10.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
40.
Is the mic.
Hey, check.
One left.
Check Mike 47.
Go.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Alert.
Watch QB drop.
Watch the safety creep.
Good, guys. 4 down.
Check. Slip. Travel.
Fair.
Echo.
Gun.
So that'll back him up 5. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs him up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
Front left.
Topper. Yeah. Mike 58 right there.
It's a party now. Check 9.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Cameron Jordan, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon on, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air.
Let's go.
And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45.
Ready. You ready?
49. Get him. Watch twist.
Here, 21.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Let's go.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing now is Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Let's go, baby. Pick 6 all day. Don't throw my
So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Kill.
For the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. No. Off.
Good eye.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Right here.
12.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
Mike's 49. You don't want none. Get it. Pick up the ball. 49. 49's the Mike. 49's the Mike.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down, it's Murray. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
You kill.
First down, Saints.
Watch out.
They go back to Murray on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
54 Mike. Here we go. Deuce.
Kill. Ready, tack.
From the 24, Breeze. And this one complete to Smith. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ready.
Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Watch that.
Easy, opposite. 11.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson now to throw again. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Cameron Jordan in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. And it should be the final play before the quarter ends. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Seahawks on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Ready, 95-56.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Watch the run. Check, crunch.
Hey, break it down, fellas, break it down.
54.
Now a first down carry. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost. Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Got it.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
That's it, baby.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They thought it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Wilson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Cameron Jordan in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. To try again after the sack. Wilson, and he's going to go down again. Cameron Jordan, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
36 power. 36 power.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Check.
Why? Get wide.
Check three.
Tighten up.
Check 52.
Third and long, it's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still got to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Mike Daniels in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Check.
Watch the screen. 54.
Breeze now. He completes it to Pete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Jam.
Kill. Hey, easy. Here you go, 21. Go.
Right there.
For Miguel on 3rd down. Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Got it.
Watch twins. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Get it all. West. Oh, yeah. And here we go.
Go.
Here we go again. Mike, 50.
They go play action with Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Alert, 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 alert.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Mike. 95-56, 95-56.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
On first down, down to the 25. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Joker, 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 Joker.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Right there.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on
Ready.
them.
Yellow lady.
Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, tight, tight.
Again, it's Kamara. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Well, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know, you just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."